Hey, what's up guys? I'm going to go over my entire collection. I really wanted to do this collection room tour since I would say September, October, but I decided to wait because I was waiting for 2 or 3 more pieces to come, and they're finally here. And I just felt like it's the time before the end of the year. And if you guys have any question about any of these pieces, let me know in the comment down below. I would say I added so many pieces since my previous room tour, so can't wait to show you all, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. So let's get started. All right, like always, I'm gonna start from up here. Here is the EFX life-size Darth Vader helmet that I decided to display it up here on the wall, and it actually worked out, and it looked really awesome. Because first I was like, I don't know where I'm gonna put this, but it worked out on the wall. Down here I have this art print, The Thing, which is super cool. Here's another poster. This is the Dolls, obviously, 1987, I believe. Really like this poster. And over here I have this Exorcist 3. I got this one with Scream Factory. It's 4K. I got it from their website and received this poster, which is pretty awesome. Here I have some posters and this Scarecrow pumpkin I got from World Market, and I feel like it's pretty cool. It's too long and stuff, and I decided to hang it on the wall, in this door. And up here I have this Halloween 3 Season of the Witch masks, the witch, pumpkin, and the skull. These are very old. I got them like 5 years ago or more. Last time I touched them, I was like, wow, let's see how's the latex is doing. It looks like it's good, not great, but I'm not going to wear them, so they're still cool on the wall. Here I have some physical medias that I got this past year or two, and I put them here. It's hard to see it. It's filled with movies, and the recent one that I got is this Creepshow TV series. It's a new one, which is very cool. Down here I have this 1:2 scale Sam from Trick or Treat. This one is done by Life Size Horror. They did the life size version too, the bust, which soon I'm gonna show you all. It's on the other side of my room, but this one looks very awesome. Kind of dark in my room, so it's kind of hard to see it, but it's pretty good height too. I would say like 31 inches. All right, and right over here, it's my glass furniture that I have my action figures. You guys can see I have some NECA stuff, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, Conjuring, and my Sam right there, it felt. Michael Myers bobblehead from Halloween 45. I have this Silent Night, Deadly Night, Fire Axe Snowball that I got last year, the Mars Attack, and down here I have some Mezco Mega Scales you guys can see. Here is my deep red Mad Puppet right there. Obviously not life size, but it looks very awesome. And here's my life size custom made Mr. Punch from the movie Dolls, 1987. I forgot the artist's name actually at the moment, but I know that he stopped making overall, not just this doll, but overall he's not making stuff anymore, unfortunately. But I'm so glad that I actually got this piece before he stopped making pieces, and it looks very accurate. I remember he only had this, but I remember back then he was saying like he can make the happy face too if I want, but I ended up getting this angry face, which I feel like I like a little bit more. Right here I have this 1/6 scale awesome creature from Black Lagoon, and here is my Saw Billy bust. This one is done by Gary J. Tunnicliffe. He sculpted and painted it. And some more figures right there. And here's my 1/6 scale Sideshow and Mezco figures with some Mezco designer series, Dr. Loomis and the Spirit Halloween Crypt Keeper, and back there I have the Monster Family classic dolls. And here is my Shining Sisters, Living Dead doll, which they look awesome, and some Mezco Mega Scales again. And here is why I couldn't open my glass furniture, because I have this awesome Warblock Crafts life-size Poltergeist clown that I got it, I would say, for 5 months ago or a little bit less, which I really liked. In fact, it's the best Poltergeist clowns for me, and it looks very creepy and cool. Displayed the newish 4K release, and here I feel like it looks really cool with it, and look how accurate this one looks. I really like how long his body looks, all those long legs, and the arms, and the fingers are posable. Actually, the legs and stuff are posable too. And obviously he has these rings all over his outfit. I have a full review of this too. All these pieces that I show, I would say 80-90% of them, unless if it's like an action figure, but I have a full review on my page. Next to it, I have this Trick or Treat Studios life-size Saw Billy. This is a deluxe version that it came out 2 or 3 years ago. I keep forgetting the dates, and it looks awesome. It's way better than their old version, which was latex ahead, and it just wasn't good. It was good for when it probably came out, but for me, I needed to upgrade, especially because I really like Saw Billy, and I felt like I needed a new. But I was even thinking maybe I should get a custom one, but when I found out that they're going to release this, I was like, no, I'll just get this. It looks really cool. It talks too, but I took the batteries out because I'm not really using it. So, and I got this tricycle from, I don't know, Target or Walmart, and it just looks very awesome. And here is the Mr. Snuggles from the Spiral movie. I believe came out in 2022 or 1. And I decided to display. This is also from Trick or Treat Studios. I feel like they look funny and cool together. Actually, I forgot to show you all up here. I have this life-size Bela Lugosi Dracula. This one is sculpted by Jeff Yeager and it's painted by Gary J. Tunnicliffe. This one I got it from Sideshow, actually. It's a Black Heart Enterprises piece, but I remember like 4 years ago or more, I got it from Sideshow. The paintwork was okay. I didn't like it that much, so I asked Gary J. Tunnicliffe if he can repaint it, and it came out great. Right in the middle, I have this 1/6 scale Infinite Statues Bela Lugosi Dracula, which kind of hard to see the entire thing, but it looks awesome there. Behind it, I have the 2 classic posters. And next to it, I have this Black Heart Enterprises the Mommy life-size bust. This one is painted by Nell Vickers, and it looks great. I just decided to get it black and white. Later I was like, maybe I wish it was paint. I asked for it to be colorful, but I'm happy with it. Right over here I have this Cyclops 1/6 scale. Not fully horror, but I feel like it still goes. And up there I have those 3 Nightmare Before Christmas Lock, Shock, Barrel masks. And right there I have that awesome Dark Knight Heath Ledger Joker art, which I really like. I like all those masks from the bank robbery scene, and they're all there. And I actually find that kind of creepy too. And right in front of it, I have this life-size Infinite Studios. And right in front of it, I have this Infinity Studios life-size Dark Knight Heath Ledger Joker silicone bust that I got it. At this point, I'm gonna say more than a year ago. And I find this very awesome and realistic. This one is fully silicone. I mean, the head and the hair is all hair punched. It has an awesome base. It's kind of hard to see because I have stuff in front of it. But yeah, very happy. It's kind of dark to see his eyes, but I'm very happy with this piece. And right over here, I have the 1/3 scale Queen Studios Heath Ledger Joker, which I decided to display it with the bust. I always liked this one. I actually wanted this first, and then I found this life-size version. And then later I was like, wow, this statue is going to look great with it. And I ended up getting it, and I feel like it does look great with the bust. And I just felt like it's kind of different too. It doesn't come with the code, that awesome scene. If you guys watch The Dark Knight. But yeah, I feel like they look great together. And if you guys wondering, where's this mask? This mask also came with this Infinity Studios Joker. It included this mask, and I really like that, and it looks very accurate. And right next to it, I have this 2019 Joker 1/3 scale statue from Prime 1. Very cool, very tall too. I don't know how tall this is, but yeah, it just looks really cool. And it has a huge base. And up here, I have this life-size House LLC Andrew Tully mask that I got this mannequin with the exact costume that he wore in the film, gloves and the shoes, but the shoes is hard to see because the Joker is in front of it. But I'm very happy. I actually I feel like you guys saw this one in my previous room tour last year. I had him on the floor just like in the first 3 films, and I don't know, I just felt like I always wanted it on a mannequin standing. I just feel like it's more creepy to me. And up here, I have this life-size House LLC Andrew Tully mask that I got this mannequin, and also the costume, the exact one that he wore in the film, the shoes, which you guys can't see it right now because I have stuff in front of it, the gloves. But yeah, I'm very happy with this. My previous room tour, I had him on the floor just like the first 3 films. But I feel like I always wanted it on a mannequin standing. I feel like it looks more creepy. And this mask is done by the same artist that did it for the films, so that's even better. Basically, same movie mold. Up there I have the creepiest part of my room, some old Toy Story toys, which is my childhood. I just decided to have them. Still keep them. I feel like I like them up there. Down here I have this Evil Dead diorama that is done by Gary J. Tunnicliffe, sculpted and painted by him, and it looks very unique and cool. This was a very limited piece, and I'm just very happy with this. It's from the original Evil Dead. I have this bobblehead Sam, and back there I have that Gremlins Gizmo life size, and it's This one is actually sculpted by Ross Lukage, but it's produced by Trick or Treat Studios. Came out like a year ago. It looks very awesome. Down here I have this life-size Salem's Lot, Mr. Barlow life-size bust. This one is sculpted and painted by Ross Lukage. I have stuff in front of it, so I don't know if I'm holding the camera around like kind of weird, but can't really see him from every angle. I'll show you guys. But yeah, it's awesome. I have this piece for more than 3 years. Right up here I have these 3 magnets from Trick or Treat Studios, Halloween 1 and 2, and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1. Right here I have this Twitter head 1/5 scale Pennywise statue that I got a long time ago, like I would say 3 years ago or more, 4, and I really like it still. Right next to it I have this 1/3 scale Resident Evil bust. This one is done by David Chapinoff, and I really like this piece from the classic Resident Evil video games that I grew up playing, and it was very creepy and nasty. And the moment I saw this on, I believe on Etsy, and I was like, wow, I need to have this for the collection. And I like that. That's the title. And next to it I have this life-size Hannibal Lecter from Silence of the Lambs. This one, the mask is not included with the bust, I got it separately, but this one is sculpted by Henry Alvarez and painted by Josh Luckman, Beyond Discussing Studios, and it came out awesome. The eyes are Fort Hill Studios. I added this outfit, and I'm very happy with this piece. And the mask is done by fiberglass masks, and the material is obviously fiberglass, just like in the film. So I just decided to have him with the mask, that's display him like that. I have a full review of him without the mask, obviously just when I was reviewing the bust, and also with just the mask I reviewed it too when I received it. So if you guys want to check it out. And here is the Howling small statue. Down here I have this Creation X life-size Tales from the Crypt, the Crypt Keeper bust, life-size bust, and I really like this piece. In my previous video, I believe I had him somewhere else displayed, so I'm happy with this one here. The hoodie also is removable, so I just decided to display him like this. Right next to it, I have this Mobius Models 1/8 scale, I believe, Bride of Frankenstein statue. I had to turn my flasher on because it was way too dark in here. So yeah, they look incredible. Down here I have this old 3 trick-or-treaters statue and this jack-o'-lantern. And it's hard to see it, but I have that fluffy bust from Creepshow original one, signed by Tom Savini. This one is also sculpted by him. Here I have the Regan, the Trick or Treat Studios pizza face of Chucky, and I have this Spirit Halloween 2 pumpkin. Right over here I have this Crow's art, Friday the 13th final chapter. the 3D poster mask, and I really like this one. All that ball work and the mask itself looks very cool. And here is with the lights on. And here are some of the things that just had my flasher on so you guys can see it just in case. And right up here I have this life-size Vincent Price bust. This one is from the movie Madhouse and it's sculpted and painted by Evan Parafax, and I'm very happy with this piece. Got this one 2 years ago. Looks very impressive. The Fort Steel Studios eyes just looks very accurate to me. Up here I have this life-size Burning bust. This one is sculpted and painted by John Fuller. Fort Steel Studios eyes as well. And I added the code. It looks very cool. Way up you guys can see some Terry Wolfinger art print right there. And here's another John Fuller bust. This one is the Evil Ed from Evil Dead 2. This one is also painted and sculpted by John Fuller. Looks very cool. I always wanted this piece. It's been like a few years and I finally got it this year. And up there I have the Tales from the Crypt art print done by Terry Wolfinger. And right next to it I have this life-size Valak the Nun canvas, and it's signed by the Valak herself as well. Got it signed like 2 or 3 years ago, which I'm very happy for that. And it looks very creepy. Down here I have this life-size Carly Beth from Haunted Mask, the Goosebumps TV series, the 90s one. This one is sculpted and painted by Josh Goodman, Beyond Disgusting Studios. Behind it I have some of the Trick or Treat Studios magnets, and I just feel like it looks great. Right there. Next to it I have this, life-size Hammond Sculpt Goosebumps Haunted Mask, which I really like. I feel like this is the best haunted mask out there. The Trick or Treat Studios one is good too, but this one, it's just feels like it just came out of the film. Next to it, I have another Terry Wolfinger art. That's the Drag Me to Hell one. Up here, I have this Patrick McGee Effects life-size Friday Nights 1985's bat. I got it last Monsterpalooza. It's a very unique piece, and I actually like that it's a wall hanger. It just looks very impressive. I was just always thinking like, oh, if this had like the wings and all of that, it would have been a huge piece. There's no way I could display it here, so I'm very happy that it's like this. I really like that wooden base. Yeah, some hair punched hair too right there. Very impressive. Actually, before I show you all the other side, just want to show you all, this is my TV desk. I have some Halloween decor, some candy corn pumpkins. I have that Jolly Chip classic one, that Halloween 2 mug, that Michael Myers kid, and right here I have this 1/4 scale Nosferatu 1979, sculpted by Kent Kidwell and painted by Saul Alvarez. And down here, I have these life-size critters, sculpted and painted by Berserker Effects. He did a great job. This is from the Critters 2 he mentioned, and I just like it a lot. Bloody teeth. Looks very impressive. And I have this Kandarian dagger from Trilogy Studios from Evil Dead 2. Kind of dark, but it just looks really awesome. And here's my ultimate Chucky doll that I have, the Pizza Head, obviously the original. And earlier this year, I got this Tommy head, which I really like. I feel like I like the best out of 3 as of right now. So I just display it. It looks very, very accurate. And down here, I have this Spirit Halloween Jack in the Box and the Charles Play 2 poster. And I just feel like, I mean, it's not the best display because obviously in the poster he didn't have this face. But I just feel like he looked great with this. Alright, up here I have some art prints, Vincent Price, Frankenstein. Here's the House on Haunted Hills, and Sinister and Grabber from Black Phone. Those 2 are done by Neil McGregor. They look awesome. I actually got them recently. Down here I have this life-size Frankenstein bust. This one is sculpted by Stan Arts and painted by Gary J. Tunnicliffe. And I'm very happy how this one turned out. It has this page too with the title Boris Karloff, Frankenstein 1931. To me, this looks very accurate and cool. Right next to it, I have this life-size Vincent Price bust. This one is from the movie The Pit and the Pendulum, sculpted by Jeff Yeager and painted by Louis Fry. And it came out really cool. It has this amazing base, which it adds a lot to this incredible piece. Let me go back so you guys can see both of these together. Next to it, I have this 1/6 scale ghost face from Sideshow. Down here, I have this 1/4 scale Ghoulies statues. This one is done by Syndicate Collectibles, and they look awesome. I like that they put all the 5 Ghoulies. This one, I believe, for like a year or a little bit more. And I'm not sure if it's still available. I want to say it is, but I'm not sure. I think it's limited to for 500 or something. And right next to it, I have this 1/3 scale or 1/2, I'm not sure, pumpkin head. This one is sculpted by Blackheart. It's done by Blackheart Models and painted by Nell Vickers. Looks very cool. And down here, I have this classic Night of the Living Dead Stair Corpse life-size boss. This one is sculpted and painted by Brian McGuire and looks absolutely incredible. And next to it, I have this Sideshow Pretty Woman, so from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And that's the old Sideshow's Army of Darkness Evil Ash. And behind it, I have that old Necronomicon from Trick or Treat Studio. Right over here, I have this life-size Terrifier Arthur Clown bust. This one is sculpted and painted by Evan FX with the For Sale Studios eyes. And it's an awesome piece. I have this for more than 3 years, 3 or 4. Next to it, I have this Trick or Treat Studios 1/6 scale Arthur Clown. And right next to it, I have this life-size House of 1,000 Corpses Captain Spaulding bust. This one is sculpted and painted by Black Apple Effects. Looks very impressive. To me, this is the best and the most accurate Captain Spaulding. Glass eyes. It just looks very cool. And next to it, I have this bobblehead. Down here, I have this old Level 52 Studios life-size werewolf piece. I think this was my very first life-size bust that I got from my collection like 5-6 years ago, and it just looks very impressive. And it was only limited to 150. And next to it, I also have this life-size Phantom of the Opera Lon Chaney bust. This one is sculpted by Jeff Yeager and painted by Gary J. Tunnicliffe. This one is also another old piece that I have. I have this at least 4 years. And here I have this Full Moon Puppet Master, the 6-shooter. And up here I have this life-size Sinister Mr. Boogle life-size boss. This one is up here. I have this life-size Sinister Mr. Boogie or Boogle bust. This one is sculpted and painted by Black Apple Effects, and it looks very impressive. I always wanted a Sinister bust, and when I saw that Black Apple was doing it, I was like, yeah, I need to have this for the collection. Up here, I have this life-size Sinister Mr. Boogie bust. This one is sculpted and painted by Black Apple FX, and when I saw that he's doing it, I was like, yeah, I need to get this piece. I always wanted Mr. Boogie for the collection. Right next to it, I have this new life-size Creepshow 2 Creep bust. This one is sculpted and painted by Monster Man 37, and can't believe how accurate this one looks. Very impressive. Down here, not horror, but this is Laurel and Hardy 1/3 scale bust. This one is done by Infinite Statues, and they look really cool. Grew up watching these, and I felt like I needed it for the collection. Next to it, I have this vintage cat and pumpkin, which is creepy and cool. And right over here, I have this life-size Slappy doll from Goosebumps TV series. This one is sculpted and painted by Josh Ludman, Beyond Discussing Studios. And this is basically life size. I believe it's like 40-50 inches tall. And it looks very accurate. The best one I've seen. Next to it, I have this life-size pumpkin, jack-o'-lantern bust. And behind it I have that life-size Sam from Trick or Treat. This one is done by Life-Size Horror. Next to it I have this Mesco's 18-inch 1990 Pennywise, which it looks very accurate. Really like that piece. And next to it I have that same Mesco 18-inch ghost face. And here's the entire desk on the bottom shelf. Right over here I have some physical medias from Scream Factory, some other companies. There's some in the back there, which is hard to see. Up here I have this 1/4 scale Christopher Lee Dracula from Horror of Dracula, the 50s one, 1958. I'm not sure, I feel like, if I'm not wrong. This one is done by Sideshow Premium format, and it looks very impressive. Back there, I have Terrible figure art, framed, and I really like it. And I have the Pennywise one right there as well. And right next to the Christopher Lee, I have this Van Helsing version from the same film, Peter Cushing. Another impressive piece. This one is also a 1/4 scale. It's a great set. First I got this and I was like, I need this one too. So yeah, they look very impressive together. And their bases are same, but awesome. Right here I have this 1/4 scale London After Midnight bust. This one, I believe, is sculpted by Jeff Yeager and painted by Saul Alvarez. Back there I have Quarantine Studios 1/2 scale Nosferatu and bust, and back there I have the 1/6 scale from Quarantine Studios. And they look, I feel like they look great together. And next to it I have this life-size Nosferatu 1922. This one is sculpted by Jeff Yeager. Actually, I got this one from Sideshow. I always wanted to, maybe, I was thinking maybe I should get it a repaint, but I actually like it. I don't know, I might keep it. It looks cool in my opinion. But then some days I'm like, maybe I should get it a repaint. And up there, I have 2019 art. This one is also by Terry Wolfinger. Down here I have this 1/4 scale Pale Man from Pan's Labyrinth statue. This one is done by Gentle Giant, and I find this piece very unique and impressive. I always wanted a bust or statue of this character. Couldn't really find one, and I'm very happy that I found this, because this statue is very hard to find, and I found it with a good price too, like 3 years ago, I would say. Right next to it I have this 1/4 scale Halloween 1978 Michael Myers statue. This one is done by PCS. It has this awesome base with the jack-o'-lantern, and it looks very cool. And next to it I have this 1/4 scale Ghostface. This one is also done by PCS. Very impressive. It has this simple base, but I feel like it goes well with the statue, and they look great together. And here's the entire desk with all the statues and busts. Right next is this Creepshow poster creep life-size bust, and it's done by Monsterman 37, and he did a great job. looks very unique. And when I saw that he made this bust, I was like, yeah, I need to have this for the collection. One of my favorite posters from the 80s. And just feels great to have this in the collection. Look at that glass eye. Looks very well done. The hair. He made the full boot version too, but because I didn't have the space, I just ended up getting this, just the bust version. And it's holding the tickets too right there. Down here, I have this Trick or Treat Studios life-size Chucky doll. This is the good guy version, and I really like it. When I did a review, I obviously unboxed this, but then I right away put it back in the box, and I don't even think I removed it ever since. I have this for around 3-4 years, and I really like it. Really like the box, and I feel like it looks great like this. For me, this is more like a Child's Play 1, but obviously they made it as a Child's Play 2 for the licensing, and it can be Child's Play 2 as well, but it just looks really cool. And right up here, I have this life-size The Thing bust. This one is sculpted by Danny Wagner and painted by Gary J. Tunnicliffe, and it looks fantastic. I really like this paint work. I'm just very happy with this. Look at that eye. I seen different paint version of this one, but when Gary did it, I was like, yeah, I really like how it came out. And next to it, I have this Trick or Treat Studios 1/4 scale Dawn of the Dead bust. It's pretty cool. I actually have it here. To me, this looks accurate. And up there, I have this Terry Wolfinger Bride of Frankenstein art. I believe it's 11 by 14. Right next to it, I have that Frederick Cooper art, Vincent Price. And next to it, another Terry Wolfinger, which is the Frankenstein. And let me open this glass shelf so I can go one by one. Right over here, I have obviously this infinite statues. Vincent Price, 1/6 scale statue. This one, I believe I got it like 2 years ago, or a little bit more or less. And it looks very impressive. I really like this base. You can see holding that head. This one is from House on Haunted Hill. And I'm very happy. This was very limited too, and I remember it sold out right away. And next to it, I have those three actually Scream Factory collections, 1, 2, and 3. And I have this skull, and this Sideshow's Evil Apple. And back there, I have that Wolfman and Creature from Black Lagoon bust. And I feel like they look great right there. I was a bit nervous if it's going to fade, how it's going to look, but actually I'm very happy with it. Down here, I have this life-size Exorcist Regan bust. This one is sculpted by Mark Wentine and is painted by Saul Alvarez. Got this piece like, I don't know, it's already been like 4 years, I believe. And it's very impressive. He offered like 2 versions, one obviously with the possessed eye and one with the regular. And the tongue will just come with it. It's not a one piece, it's separate. You can, and there's he used like clay or something so you can connect it. I picked the possessed eye. I feel like it's more creepy, and just felt like it looked great, and I'm very happy with that. Next to it, I have this small Regan statue, and this piece also done by Saul Alvarez. The Pazuzu. And I feel like it looks great displayed with her. And down here, I have this Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, life size. I'm gonna call it a bust, but I'm gonna explain how this became a bust. This one The mask is done by Immortal Masks, and when I watched the movie, I was like, and I found out that the mask is actually used by Immortal. They actually basically used the Immortal mask for the film. Basically, it's the exact mask. It's not even a replica. I'm not gonna call it. And I was like, wow, I feel like I really want this. And they obviously offer like torsos that you can display the mask. And I asked them. They made the eye. They even use Force Hill Studios eyes, which it's kind of hard to see it because it's kind of like black. And I just added this outfit, and I obviously put the Umbrella Entertainment Blu-ray, but that's from the second movie, the Blood and Honey 2. But yeah, I feel like it came out great. I'm gonna turn the light on for my camera so you guys can see the eyes. Maybe will show. I just turned the light on. I mean, obviously it's not showing the eye, but you guys can see the glossy vibe that there is an eye right there. But yeah, very impressed with this. And up here I have this life-size Vincent Price bust. This one is from the movie House of Wax, the 50s one. This one is sculpted by Brian McGuire and painted by Gary J. Tunnicliffe, and it just looks very impressive with the hat and the outfit. Came out great. I really like that film. I have like 3 Vincent Price busts, and House of Wax is one of my favorite movies of Vincent Price, so I just felt like I really like this piece a lot. I have to open the glass furniture here, the door, so you guys can see it better without any reflection. So here is another life-size piece. This one is from the movie Insidious, the Parker Crane, life-size bust. This one is done by Black Apple Effects. I have this piece for almost 2 years, or even more or less, not fully sure. And it looks very creepy. Well, I would say one of my creepiest pieces in my collection. Looks impressive with those glass eyes, and she like holding the candle. He offered with the arms that holds the candle or without. You guys can pick whichever you want. But I personally, when I found out that he offers it with the hands, I was like, yeah, I can't skip that. It just looks more realistic, and it's just cool. Obviously this looks better with kind of dark, but for the video I can't do that, so you guys can see how it looks. But yeah, I really like making videos of this piece. Just looks very cool, and very cool and creepy. And next to it I have this forgot the company name. I got this one a long time ago, but this is a 1/6 scale Valak the Nun. And here's just a vintage cat. And right here I have some full moon mini statue things, and Addams Family. There's more of this full moon puppet master, some different stuff. And down here I have this life-size Gunter bust from the movie Funhouse, the 80s. This one is done by Patrick McGee Effects. It's a fully silicone bust, hair punched hair. Very, very impressed by this. It's my for sure first or second favorite piece in my collection. It has that tag right there that I put it like that, so it's kind of like the title of the film. I would say it's the best Gunter bust for me. Very accurate and realistic. Obviously, Force Hill Studios eyes. And here I have some books and this Five Nights at Freddy's figures and stuff, which they look cool. Here I have some figures in the box. Killer Clowns, House of Thousand Corpses. Here's the Living Dead Dolls Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, signed by Tom Atkins. Here's my NECA Chucky from Bride of Chucky. Looks very cool. Down here I have this Gremlins piece from Trick or Treat Studios. My girlfriend got me. Very, very cool. Here's the Trick or Treat Studios Glendale. Life size with the full moon puppet master pinhead doll. And next to it, I have this Bride of Chucky Tiffany doll, also from NECA. And I have some Trick or Treat Studios Killer Clowns figures right there. Fatso, Shorty, and Slim. Here's my blade from Full Moon Puppet Master, and here's the Saw Billy that my girlfriend made for me, and it looks very, very cool. And up here I have some art. The Creepshow and this pumpkin one. Right over here I have this 2008 amusement movie clown life-size mask. This one I heard is from the movie mold, not fully sure, but it looks very impressive. And it's done by Cosplay Kingdom Studios. And next to it, I have this Trick or Treat Studios 1/6 scale Halloween 3 figures that they're in the box, also signed by Tom Atkins. I have some Living Dead dolls right there from Dawn of the Dead, that Lon Chaney NECA one. And here's the Creepshow art, limited to 500. Got it from Sideshow like a long time ago, 4 or 5 years ago. Looks very impressive. And I have that Halloween art and the skull right there with this pale lady from Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark film. And here's this new PCS Halloween 1978 Jack-o'-lantern that I got. I still need to see where I'm gonna put it. So far I have it here, but I gotta find the space. Up there I have that Hellraiser poster, some more Nell McGregor art, the American Werewolf in London. It's very high up, I can't really reach. And then it's David from Lost Boys and 1979 Nosferatu. And here's Mr. Punch from the Dolls canvas original that my girlfriend made for me. She did a great job, came out really awesome. It's an oil paint. And next to it I have the Nightmare on Elm Street original poster. Down here I have this life-size curtains mask. This one is done by Jeff Vankel. He did a great job, looks very, very accurate. It's the mask basically, and very happy with it. It has like a huge, long hair. Honestly, it feels like it came out of the film. It just looks very well done. And next to it, I have these two other House LLC masks done by the same artist that did that for the film, just like my Andrew Tully one. And they look very creepy. I wish I had a space and I could get a mannequin for these two as well, because they just would look really awesome, just like in the film. But I'm happy with this, like this on the wall. Right over here I have this life-size Valak the Nun bust. This one is done by Black Apple Effects. It's one of his recent pieces. I got it like back in August, I believe, and looks very impressive. This is the second version of it. He did like the regular version too, without the mouth open. And I just feel like this is way creepier. Very impressive with those eyes, and always wanted a like the Nun, just couldn't find any good ones, and I feel like this just looks perfect. And I have some art right there. The Dead Silence, Mary Shaw and Billy, and Vincent Price, and another one from Terry Wolfinger up there. So I don't get in the reflection, I have to move to the side, but here's my custom Annabelle life-size doll that I got this glass cabinet, and it put it all those warning signs and Miss Me and the devil card that it came with the doll. Just looks very impressive. I'm gonna open the glass door so you guys can see it better. Alright guys, I just opened the cabinet door. This one is actually done by Entry Props. He did a great job. I had the Trick or Treat Studios one for years, and when I saw this I was like, yes, it's time to upgrade my Annabelle doll. And I'm very happy with this handmade version. Right over here I have this Trick or Treat Studios life-size Taquitina from the Twilight Zone. I don't have a space for it yet. I mean, I just always had it in the box. It's just here in front of the Annabelle doll. I'm gonna see, I have to see where I'm gonna display it, but I really like this piece. I have this one for more than 4 years or 5. Here I have some physical medias from Umbrella Entertainment, Arrow Videos, some of my Christmas movies back there, some more here from different companies like Screen Factories, 88 Films, maybe even some Vinegar Syndrome, not sure, Criterion, obviously Arrow Video, and there's some more right there. I always feel like maybe I should make a video just show my physical medias, but maybe soon. And next to it I have this life-size Dead Silence Mary Shaw bust. This one is also done by Black Apple Effects. I had the old custom version, like I got like maybe 2-3 years ago, and when I saw Black Apple is doing this one, I just really liked it, so I sold the other one, which I really liked it actually. I had it on my like previous room tours, but this one just looks very impressive. To me, is the best Mary Shaw bust. Very cool and accurate, and Dead Silence is one of my favorite pieces. I would like to have a Billy doll one day, but very impressed by this one. In front of it I have this skull and pumpkin and this small Edgar Allan Poe bust. Back there I have another Puppet Master, the Jester one. Looks very cool. And some more physical medias here. As you can see, right next to it I have this life-size mother bust from 1960s Psycho. This one is done by Andrew Sendigato, and he did a great job. Looks very accurate. And up here I have this life-size goat bust. This one is done by Patrick McGee Effects. It looks very unique. It's not from any specific film. This is just the original piece. It just comes with wooden base. And I'm very impressed by this one as well. Looks very cool. The possessed eyes Next to it, I have this Evil Dead 2, the poster skull. This one is also done by Patrick McGee Effects. Got this one this year from Monsterpalooza with the Force Hill Studios eyes. Very cool. It's a life-size piece. And right in the middle, I have this Trick or Treat Studios Layman box, and it's signed by Hellraiser Pinhead himself. I just turned the light on, maybe it was too dark here. Just wanted to show you all with the lights on too. Right in the middle, I have this Shrunken head by Asylum Zone. It's a custom piece from Harry Potter Prisoner of Azkaban. Decided to display it with this glass that it came with. I was thinking maybe it's better without the glass, less reflection, but I just decided to leave it. And next to it, I have this Berserker Effects rat. Looks very, very impressive and creepy with the possessed eyes. Those are all like hair punched hair. Very cool. And next to it, I have this Danny Wagner 1/3 scale. And next to it, I have this 1/3 scale Twilight Zone movie Evil Rabbit. This one is sculpted by Danny Wagner. It just looks very impressive. That's the title, Twilight Zone movie. Very cool. And behind it, I have some posters: House of Wax, Creepshow, which is hard to see, and Evil Dead 2, which does the same skull. Up there, I have this canvas art. This one is done by Rick Baker, and it's signed by him too. Looks very impressive. This one is obviously from London After Midnight, Lon Chaney. I have the American Werewolf in London, and some more art right there. Peter Cushing, the Monster Family, and this Terrible Finger Shining Sisters art, which I really like with that frame. And next to it, I have the life-size Jack Torrance boss from The Shining. This one is sculpted by Howard Studios and painted by Gary J. Tunnicliffe. Up here, I have this Thanksgiving John Carver mask. This one is done by Trick or Treat Studios, and I heard it's actually the movie mold as well. Looks very cool. And next to it, I have this Friday the 13th Part 3 Jason mask done by Crow's Art. And it looks impressive. And right there, I have another Terrible Finger from. Alright, let me show you all what I have outside of my collection. Here are some of my Halloween decor that I keep it all year, and some posters like Tales from the Crypt. Here is Captain Spaulding Museum Monster and Madman sign with Creepshow, TV series, and Terrifier. And up here is the Bram Stoker's Dracula with Mommy and London After Midnight. And here is the Jack Skellington sign with Twilight Zone. And up here is the Zarloza Creations Bram Stoker's Dracula War Relief, which is very accurate, made out of resin, and I really like it. And here is my Funhouse poster, which I got it with my Scream Factory 4K a few years ago, and I just like this poster a lot. So I displayed it outside of my collection room, and here is the Dead Silence poster, which I also really like. And down here I have some more Halloween decor with Winnie the Pooh poster. And now I'm gonna go back so you guys can see the entire thing. Here we go. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed my 2025 collection room tour. I got so tired at the end, but I would say it was very fun to go over my entire pieces, and I hope you guys enjoyed my video. And also feel free to like and subscribe for more unboxing and review videos. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.